Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super excited to be testing out the new Huda Beauty lip contour stains. I have been waiting for these to come in the mail for days and I'm so excited that I was able to get my hands on two of the different colors that I wanted. I went to so many different Sephoras to try to find these when they launched and they were sold out everywhere. So I'm just glad I got the two that I wanted. There was one other one that I really wanted. I think it was like the warm brown one, but they were sold out and I was like, that's okay. At least I get these two. So I ended up picking up the colors Soft Nude and Rosewood. I also originally had the baby pink one, but honestly I returned it just because it is way too pink and I just know that that's not the type of lip color that I like. So I think these two are going to be great everyday lip stains for me because these are typically the colors that I gravitate towards. So I'm really excited to be testing them. I've been storing them upside down because I have heard all over the internet that these need to be stored upside down in order for the pigment to flow down to the tip of the pin. So hopefully when we test them out we are able to get pigment. So this is the Rosewood color and I'll swatch them for y'all too. And then this is the Soft Nude. I feel like Soft Nude is like the perfect everyday lip liner. So that's what they look like. I have also heard though that these don't have a ton of products, so that's kind of sad just because they are $25. So I would hope that they had a good amount of product, but if it's a good product and it's good, I'm okay with it as long as it works. But let's go ahead and just start testing these out. So let me go ahead and swatch them on my hand. So this is what the felt tip applicator looks like. It basically looks like a marker essentially. So this one is Rosewood and it looks like a very pretty pink color and it's like I would say like a mauvey pink. And then this one is Soft Nude. So it's like a very light brown color right here. See if you can see that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by lining my lips with this soft brown and then I'm going to fill it in with this Rosewood and then we'll do like a transfer test to see how they look. So let's go ahead and get started. So I also heard I have nothing on my lips. I had chapstick but I took it off. I heard that you want to work in sections and then you want to kind of smear as you go. So let's start on the bottom of my lip first. So that is one section. I'm going to do one round and then we'll go around and do like a second round to darken it up. So that is what one side looks like just by doing one kind of swipe of the color. I think it looks pretty. I think this is a good color. It's like a better than your lips look, so I think it's going to go with a lot. I will say I get a little nervous to mess up because I hear that they dry down so quick and they don't come off, but so far that's one side. Let's do the other side. Okay, so that is one full swipe of pigment on my lips. I will say it started to dry up a little bit up here and the pigment was kind of hard, like it wasn't depositing how I wanted it to. So what I think I'm going to do is just go around one more time and I'm trying to shake it so that the color comes through. But so far the applicator is pretty nice. It's like not hard to use. It's just obviously like a little bit more of a learning curve because it is a stain. But I'm going to go around again and this is one swipe of the pigment, so I'm going to go over it one more time to darken it up a little bit just to see what that looks like. Okay, so that is two swipes of pigment and I am just, I feel like I can see the color and I feel like it looks good, but it started running out on me like up here. So I wasn't able to really get a good like color pigment on my Cupid's bow. And I thought that I was still getting color out of it, but when I'm like swatching it on my hand, I realized that nothing was coming out. And I do think it's probably because like this color is also really close to the color of my lips, I feel. So sometimes I really can't tell. So I'm trying to go back in here and get some color right here. I think that's much better. I thought I was depositing color, but I wasn't. So that is what 2 swipes of soft nude look like. I like the color. I think it looks really pretty. I just feel like it is a little gimmicky. Like, it does kind of take a little bit of a learning curve just because you're having to go in, swipe, and then make sure that the color is paying off. I also don't want to continue to have to like kind of swatch it on my hand because I don't want to waste a lot of the product since I know that there's not a ton of product in there already. So that's the one thing there, but I do like this color. So next I'm going to go in with Rosewood, and I'm just going to fill my lips in, and then we'll top it off with a gloss and do a little bit of a kind of transfer test to see how that looks. So this again is Rosewood. So I'm just going to fill in my lips. This one automatically gives off a little bit more color than the soft nude one does. Like, super, super pigmented, I feel. Okay, so that is what like 1 to 2 layers of Rosewood look like. I don't want to do more because I don't want my lips to be that pink, but I do feel like I really want to like deepen up a little bit of this soft nude just because I feel like I'm losing my lips a little bit with the Rosewood. So I'm going to try to go over and just define a little bit like up here and down on the edges where I feel like my lips still don't have what I want. Okay, so that is all the pigment that I can get out of the soft nude. I really like this color. I just feel like it kind of fades like into the same color of my lips, and then I try to get more color and then it's just not coming out, which is weird because I've been storing these face down for more than 24 hours and I just feel like I'm just not getting a ton of color. But it also is a soft nude color, so that also may be why. Like, I think it just is supposed to be a very soft nude lip liner, so maybe that's what I'm not used to. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a kiss test. So this is what the lips look like now, the lip liner and the Rosewood filled in. So my hand is clean back here, so I'm just gonna, so yeah, nothing comes off of it, so that's really good. And they do feel very nice. It doesn't feel dry or anything like that. My lips feel really good. But I'm going to go ahead and top it off with lip oil just to give it a little bit of a gloss. So I'm going to use the MAC Lip Glass in Blow. This is supposed to give your lips like kind of a plumping effect. And I really like this. I got it recently and I've been obsessed with it. This also has like a really cool applicator. It has like a little bit of a divot that like you just feels like it feels pleasant when you're using it. I will say though, I just got this like literally a week ago and I feel like there's barely anything left. Like there's not a lot in here. So that's a bummer. But this has a bunch of different ingredients that help with that plumping effect. So I've really been liking it. And yeah, that is what the finished lip looks like. My overall thoughts are that I do like this product. I really want it to work for me because I want that long lasting like lip stain look. And I've been looking for a product like this for a really long time. I just haven't found it yet. And if this does work, then I feel like I'm gonna love it. I'm just a little bit bummed about the soft nude one. I just don't feel like I can get as much of a pigment as I want from it. And I don't know if that's maybe just me needing maybe a darker lip liner and it's really just like supposed to be this very soft nude color, which I'm assuming is the case. I don't know. When I go over it, I feel like I'm not getting a lot of pigment, but I mean, I think my lips look good right now. I definitely can tell that the Rosewood one is very pigmented. I really like that. I think this is going to be really good to fill in, but also to line my lips with. So yeah, I'm going to definitely have to keep playing around with these. I don't have a verdict on it yet. This is really just my first impressions, but overall, for a first time, I think my lips look really good. I will say though, if you're not like used to makeup, I can see how this could be tricky, like as opposed to a more traditional lip liner. So I think it really just depends on preference and then just also just playing around with it and getting used to the product. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the new Huda Beauty lip stains. Let me know if you have tested these out and what your thoughts are. And if you did get your hands on these, what's your favorite color? Because I really want to get the darker lip line, like the darker nude. I feel like that's going to be like a perfect trio, but I'm going to just play around with them a little bit longer before I purchase any more to see if I really like them. But that is everything for today. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!